Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the Meridian Dynasty here on NCAA Football 06. And today, Meridian heads down to Boise to take on the Boise State Broncos, who are third in the nation and sitting pretty at 8-0 on the season. But this is a big opportunity for Meridian because at this point, they have really nothing to play for. They're really just playing spoiler. So Boise State might be in trouble in this one because they're facing a Meridian team that's played a lot better since changing quarterbacks and are essentially playing with house money in this game. Boise State gets the ball first as Morton picks up a yard on the first play of the game, now 2nd and 9. Jared Zabransky, one of the Heisman candidates, throws it deep and he tries to lead his man, but Miles Burrow, doing a great job of playing center field, gets the interception, and Meridian comes up with a big play 2 plays into the game. Now here's Kevin Branson picking up a few yards, now 2nd and 6 for the Nighthawks. Here's Richard Darwin in the game. He gets stood up. He's going to lose a few inches, actually. Now 3rd and 6. Roberts going to throw left side, and he finds Jalen O'Neal, who gets up to the 36-yard line. Nice throw by Logan Roberts. Now 1st and 10. Roberts drops back on the play fake, finds Jacob Hill across the middle. He's going to get past the 50, and it's a Meridian first down, but now they face a 3rd and 11. Roberts throws right side to Edwards, but it's incomplete, and Meridian stalls out. So now Boise State with the ball. Here's Morton breaking a couple of tackles before Jay Washington finally brings him down. Now it's a 3rd and 2, and Odom up the middle, going to pick up the first down up to the 43. Now 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Morton again, and Washington with a nice open field tackle. Morton goes nowhere. That's going to lead to a 3rd and 10. Zabransky just going to yeet it down the field, and he overthrows Thurman. So Boise State punts it away. Now Meridian at their own 10, 2nd and 9. Roberts steps up, but he's brought down for the sack. Roden able to get to him for his 2nd sack of the season. After a 3rd and 4, and Meridian just ran it. It's a 4th and 14, so they'll punt this one away. And McRiff actually gets a pretty nice punt, but he's going to outkick his coverage as he's done so many times this year. And now here's Harris, who's going to get up to the 35-yard line. And then Boise State ends up getting to the 14. Here's the throw to Thurman. He's going to get inside the 10. So now 3rd and 3. And here's a handoff to Morton up the middle, and he's going to pick up the Boise State touchdown, getting the Broncos on the board finally. And we go into the second half with a 7-0 lead for Boise State, but not before Richard Darwin gets a good run. But Boise State leads 7-0 heading into the second quarter. So it's 2nd and 4 to open up the second quarter, and here's Roberts running the speed option to the right. He's going to pick up the first down. And again, that's just what's been so great about having Roberts at quarterback. Just having a quarterback who can move the football through the air and on the ground. And he's going to find Andrade Edwards, who gets open for the first down up to the Boise State 45. So now it's 1st and 10. Roberts going to roll to his left. And he's going to throw it down the field, caught by Edwards. He's going to get past the 35 for the first, except there's a holding call. So that's going to bring Meridian back to midfield. On 2nd and 15, here's Richard Darwin running with authority. He's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker. That leads to a 3rd and inches. Hand off to Darwin, and this time he gets pushed backwards. And he's going to be short of the first down marker. Lost a few yards, actually. But Meridian going to go for it on 4th and 3. As they're just out of field goal range, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to punt here. And Roberts gonna find a lane and picks up the first down up to the 25-yard line. Meridian keeps the drive alive. So now 3rd and 10 from the 25. Roberts gonna scramble again. But there are 2 defenders in front of him. He backs up, and he's gonna throw last second, and Darwin couldn't get there. There's a holding call on Meridian, but it doesn't matter a whole lot. So now they'll try a 42-yard field goal, and Lambert is going to miss this one. It looked like it was heading left, but pulls right. So no good either way. And Meridian comes out with absolutely nothing. So now Boise State ball. Here's Zabransky throwing left side, finds Wise, and he's going to be just short of the first down marker. That's going to lead to a 2nd and 1 from the 34, and he's just going to feed Morton. Morton going to pick up the first down. Good tackle there by Anderson, but not before he got the first. Now 3rd and 5 from the 40. Hand off to Morton, and Anderson sticks him in the backfield. That's going to lead to a Boise State punt as the drive comes to a screeching halt. Now under 2 minutes to go, here's Roberts getting away from the pressure, throws it deep, and it's nearly intercepted. So Meridian goes 3 and out. Now Boise State has the ball at the 35 after a terrible punt by Ray McRiff. And then Wood's going to pick up the first down on the grab up to the 17. Boise State trying to make this a 2-possession game. Morton right up the middle, and he breaks a tackle, picks up the first down up to the 5. And now Boise State running a toss to the left, and Morton gets caught in the backfield by Mills. That's going to lead to a 3rd and goal from the 9. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Zabransky throws to the end zone, and it's tipped away, incomplete. So Meridian luckily going to hold Boise State 2-3 to make it a 10-point game. As they come out to kick this one from 26 yards out. Kick is up, and I already kind of spoiled it. It's good. So a 10-point lead for Boise State. Now Meridian, with 49 seconds to go, has plenty of time to get down the field and at least get a field goal. And how about that throw by Roberts, just threading the needle, finding Jacob Hill for the first. So now 40 seconds to go, Roberts looking down the field, and he finds a wide open Hill once again. Hill is definitely getting fed today as Meridian burns a timeout. Now 35 seconds to go, Roberts going to roll to his right, looking down the field, and he's just going to run for this first down this time. He's just short by a few yards. But 2nd and 2 is pretty good. Now 3rd down and 2. Hand off to Darwin. He finds a seam, and he's going to pick up the first down. That's going to stop the clock. Meridian going to hold off on using that last timeout. 16 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Roberts looking down the field. And O'Neal breaks free, and he throws it to O'Neal. Touchdown, Meridian. They make it a 3-point game right before the half. A hell of a throw by Roberts, and just a great job of staying patient there. Now, Boise State at the Meridian 45. Zabransky just going to throw the Hail Mary, but he's brought down, fumbles the football. Montgomery able to strip it away. Gibson, the lineman, picks it up, and he's brought down, and he's hurt on the play. He's going to need some help getting to the locker room. As we head into halftime, Meridian is only trailing by 3 right now. Can they pull off the upset? Find out in the second half. 1-7 Meridian is only down 3 to 8-0 Boise State, who's ranked 3rd in the nation. They have had a really good first half. Now here's Roberts running the option to the right side. He's going to be brought down for a short loss. Good tackle by McConnell there. Now it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Roberts looking down the field, scrambles, gets away, and he's going to be brought down just short of the first down marker. And Meridian going to go for it actually on 4th and 2. From their own 45, Roberts trying to run it, but Boise State has 2 QB spies. So Roberts has to throw it downfield, finds O'Neal who gets open. He's up to the Boise State 38. First down Meridian as they extend the drive. So now 2nd and 15 after a penalty. Roberts trying to get away from the defense. Looking down the field. Throws last second, and it's caught by Hallmiller. He gets into the end zone. Touchdown Meridian. And don't look now, but the Nighthawks have a 14-10 lead over the 3rd-ranked team in the nation, 8-0 Boise State. Can they pull off the upset? Well, their kick coverage isn't going to allow them to do that, as Harris gets a big return. He's going to take this all the way back. And just like that, Boise State takes the lead back. It's 17-14 now. And now Meridian facing a 3rd down. Roberts rolls to his left, looking to run for it. And he's going to pick up the first, out of bounds at about the 35. And he's doing a great job of keeping this team in this game. Now 2nd and 5. Roberts going to run right into the defensive end. He's brought down for the sack. That's going to lead to a 3rd and 23. Roberts has to throw this one pretty much, and he's going to throw to Edwards, and he's not able to make the grab. It's tipped away, and now Meridian will punt it away from the 24, and McRiff gets a pretty good punt, but again, kicks it away from the coverage, and now Harris again, this time a punt return touchdown, and Meridian's coverage teams have just absolutely killed him this year, as Boise State extends their lead back to 10. So now Meridian has to respond here. Roberts rolls to his right, looking down the field. Can't run. There's a spy in front of him. Just yeets it down the field, and it's intercepted by Goff. He's out of bounds at the 50. And Meridian had the lead for like a second, it felt like. But now Boise State looks to impose their will on Meridian as Wise makes the grab, breaks a tackle, and he gets inside the 20. First down, Broncos. Now 1st and 10 from the 19. Hand off to Morton. He's going to break another tackle, and Morton going to get to the 1-yard line. And it just looks like Meridian just has no will at this point. Zabransky going to throw to the end zone on the play fake, finds Charles for the touchdown. And it is now a 3-possession lead for Boise State. And now Meridian really has to get it together here. Roberts gonna roll to his left, throws last second into double coverage, and somehow DJ South came down with that. That's his first catch of the game. I don't know how he made that grab, but I'm not complaining. Now Roberts gonna throw across his body, finds South again, who's brought down at the 24. And Meridian's just not going to go like that today, apparently. 1st and 10, Roberts going to roll to his left. He has Hill open, but decides to run it himself, and he's going to pick up the first down, or actually get out just shy of the first down. So now 3rd and inches. Here's Wes Smith, who's been pretty quiet today. He's going to run to the end zone. Touchdown, Meridian. And we go into the 4th quarter with Meridian down 31-21. Now, Boise State trying to put this game away. 3rd and 12. Zabransky on the play fake. He's hit as he throws. Incomplete. Good play there by Washington. Now Meridian gets the ball back at the 45. Darwin with a little trickery off the toss play. Throws it back to Roberts. And Roberts gets out of bounds at the 28. That play hasn't worked a whole lot this year, but this time it works out. So now here's the handoff to Darwin. Darwin got to pick up the first down and more, out of bounds at about the 15. He's had a pretty decent game for the most part. Now 2nd and 9. Roberts going to scramble right, throws it to the end zone, and Hill just broke off his route. It wouldn't have mattered as there's a holding call once again. And if there's one thing this offensive line is really good at, it's holding. So now 3rd and long, and Roberts going to throw it up to South, and he makes the grab. Touchdown, Meridian. And just like that, it is a 3-point ball game. But they need to stop here. 3rd and 4 from the 33. Zabransky going to drop back, throws over the middle, incomplete. And now Meridian gets the ball back with under 4 minutes to go. Roberts going to check down to Edwards. He's not going to get back to the line, it looks like. They do say it's 2nd and 10 still, though, as Roberts throws it over the middle and he finds South. South going to cough it up, however. I thought he was down at first, but they say it's a fumble. It's recovered by Alston. And that is a huge break for Boise State and a tough break for Meridian. Now 3rd and 9, Zabransky going to throw it up, caught by Scott. Reese Spencer just got burned on the play at the worst possible time. And now Boise State trying to make this a 2-score game, caught by Wise. Touchdown, Boise State. They make it a 10-point game with 2 minutes to go. So things not looking good for Meridian at this point. As far as winning this game, there's a throw over the middle to Hill. He's going to be brought down, slung actually by his face mask. So that's going to get Meridian pretty good field position just shy of the 50. Now a minute and a half to go. Roberts going to throw down the field, finds South who's wide open. He's going to get up to the 28, 1st down Meridian. Time winding down though. Roberts throws right side. Oh, just overthrew O'Neal on the play. That's going to lead to a 2nd and 10. Roberts going to roll to his left. Nothing but blue in front of him because their field is blue, not green. He's going to pick up the first down out of bounds at the 14. 1st and 10. Roberts looking right side, and it's intercepted. Robinson with the pick, and that is pretty much going to do it for any chance Meridian had to come back in this game. Down 10 with under 2 minutes to go. It was kind of unlikely, but still possible. But now it's just not very likely at all. Now here's Morton on the counter, dodges a few defenders, breaks a tackle, and Morton's gone. An exclamation point on the game for Boise State as they avoid what would have been an absolutely embarrassing upset loss to Meridian. They're up 45-28 now. And now Roberts just trying to run the option to run the clock out. He's hit as he pitches it to Branson for a big loss, and Roberts is injured on the play. That is not good at all. Dan Foley will get back into the game. Last play of the game just to make something happen. Throws it down the field and is caught by Hill. Hill's actually going to run for a touchdown, not that it really matters at this point. Hill makes it 45-34. Meridian would go for 2 but fail, so the final would be 45-34. But this game was much closer than the final score showed. So bad news, Logan Roberts is going to be out for the season with a severe concussion. He went 15-33 for 263 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 picks in his final game of the season. 15 of 80 on the ground. Darwin had 53 yards on 15 carries. Wes Smith had the only touchdown on the ground. Receiving wise, Jacob Hill had 156 yards and that last second touchdown on 5 catches. DJ South had 97 yards and a touchdown on 5 catches. Hall, Miller, and O'Neal also had touchdowns. But the defense played pretty well in the first half. It's just second half, they really just let it go. Although I mainly blame the kick coverage team as they gave up a kick return touchdown and a punt return touchdown in this game. Zabransky, 10 of 22, 128 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Didn't have to do a whole lot today. Morton had 155 yards and 2 touchdowns on 19 carries today to lead the Broncos. Wise led Boise State with 50 yards and a touchdown on 4 catches. So with Roberts missing the final 3 games of the season, we're going to have to see what the other 3 quarterbacks can do in the final 3 games of the season. So you'll see some Dan Foley, you'll see some Matt Henry, and you'll see some Jake LaFleur as well. But Logan Roberts will probably be the starter in year 2. And some bad news, Mr. 4.1640 is going to Florida State, which is kind of good news for me because I still love my Seminoles, even though they're not the team I'm using in this series. But he was super indifferent with our prestige pitch and decided to sign with FSU. I don't blame him. But next up, Meridian takes on Nevada, who is on a 2-game losing streak, but still a much better team than us. But still, we might be able to pull the upset on them. I mean, we played well against Boise State, so we'll have to see what we do against Nevada. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, make sure you guys hit that like button if you enjoyed it. And for more franchise and dynasty content on Craniac Gaming, make sure you guys hit that sub button and turn the notification bell on to join the notification gang. That way, every time I upload a video, you guys will be notified. That is going to do it for me today, guys. This has been Kaz from Craniac Gaming. You guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, night, or whenever you're watching this. Like I always say, no matter what happens, make sure you keep that mofo rolling. I love y'all 3000. I'm outie 5000. Deuces.